Cheers, everybody. Been a while since I talked about my lonely Chicago Bears. So the draft has gone, OTAs is starting, and it's a lot of Bear fans like myself are super excited, obviously, for the season, just to see hopefully the development of a very young team. Now, as much as I am excited about this season, I'll have to be the first to tell you that my expectations are tame. Just like my Iowa Hawkeyes, I'm keeping it super level. My biggest thing is I want to see darn improvement, guys. I mean, there's a lot of Chicago Bear fans, and it's their right to be super excited and to have such a high expectation, the high optimistic outlook of the Chicago Bears team. However, I'm more of a realist. Now, last year we barely won 3 games. There was chances to win more games than that, and there was chances to lose more games than that. So my thing is this: if we can see a steady improvement of Justin Fields and the offense and that horrible defense from last year, that's all we can ask. My thoughts are this is what I really think is going to be at the end is if the Bears can win anywhere between 8 to 10 games, it will be a great season. And I say that is because it's a vast improvement. You more than doubled the wins from last year. Everybody has to understand, as much as we want to see them in the Super Bowl one day, as much as we want to be in the playoffs one day, is it going to happen this year? I don't believe so. If we make to the playoffs, it'll be one hell of a ride and just enjoy it. That's, as a Bears fan, that's what I would say. Now, my biggest thing is, like I said, if we can get to 8 to 10 wins, I think that is a vast improvement, obviously, from last year. But my biggest thing is we want to see improvement out of Justin Fields and that offense. We want to make sure he's developing. And then in regards to the passing game, in regards to the defense, we want to make sure we see improvement there, that they're able to stop the run, that they're able to get pressure on the quarterback. That's the biggest thing. My biggest concern, and I want to see a vast improvement, is the offensive line. As in all football, college, high school, professional, you have to have an offensive line that is actually good to great. If you want to be able to be a championship caliber team, that's where it all starts. Because if you can't protect Justin Fields, if you can't protect that offense, the quarterback to give him time to find open receivers, then you're going to struggle. My thing was, I think the Bears did the greatest thing when they got Darnell Wright in the first draft. I think it was at number 9 pick or whatever the case may be that the Bears traded back for. And I think he was the best offensive tackle in the NFL out of the University of Tennessee. I was watching some of his highlights. I saw a few of his games, and he's really going to be a great addition to the Bears offensive line as a tackle, the left tackle. He's going to protect Justin Fields for years to come. It's one of those investments. And this is the thing. Even let's just say Justin Fields isn't a guy. God forbid. I hope he is. I have a lot of confidence in him. I think he is the guy. But let's just say he's not. At least they got a left tackle for the next guy. That's my thoughts are on that. I think Darnell Wright is going to be a stud in the future. And I think the Bears did really well in drafting him, and I think they did very well in drafting the best left tackle and the future of the Bears offensive line. Now, my other thoughts about the offensive line, I think they have, Braxton Jones, Jenkins is going to be playing, and then obviously Cody Whitehair. I think Tevin I can't even pronounce his name. Jenkins, moving from tackle to guard, I think was a great move for the Bears. He beefed it up in the interior there. He's athletic, and he is a beast too. So I think he's going to be an up-and-coming solid, possibly one-day Pro Bowl offensive lineman as a guard, I think. And then obviously him, coming from college being a tackle, it helps because you can always interchange him and you can move him, due to injuries, because we know that happens. Braxton Jones, I think he was a surprise pick. I think he was like 5th or 6th round, I think, last year. And then he is going to be amazing on the right side. I think he's a solid starter in the NFL, solid starter for the Bears on the offensive line. And I think moving Cody Whitehair to center is going to be the best bet for the Bears. I think he's better moving back to a position that I think he's used to as a center. I think he should be good. And then obviously the big the offseason pickup was Nate Davis out of there. And I think Nate Davis, he is he's nasty, guys. As a guard there for Tennessee, and I'm glad we picked him up, during free agency, and I think he's going to be a great addition to the Bears. My only thing is, how long can we keep him healthy? The whole line, if we can keep him as healthy as possible, that's going to be key. This is going to be the biggest thing that we're going to be able to see the improvement. You can't see improvement at Justin Fields when he was running for his life, guys. You can't see, was he developing? Was he not developing? Was he just taking off and running? Was he just using his athletic ability way too much and not reading defenses? So if the offensive line can give him time, then we'll see if he is the right guy, if he's developing. Is he doing the right reads? Is he finding the receivers? Is he throwing the receivers open? That's going to be the biggest thing. If he has time, we can see that development. Then we'll know this guy is the guy. And I think that that's going to be this year's what I'm going to look forward to the most. Hey, we make it to the playoffs, like I just said, ride the gravy train. I think that's all gravy. Like I just said, got to win more games than last year. Got to see steady improvement all around the whole squad. Everything from defense to offense. But the offensive line is going to be the one I'm going to look primarily first. And the reason I say that, like I said, is you can't see how Justin Fields is developing if that offensive line is not, doing its job. Run blocking, they did very well last year. So I think Khalil Herbert, having him back, and he's going to be healthy. And then obviously he's going to be running the full load now because no longer David Montgomery, which I do miss. I miss David. I wish we would have kept him, but it's just part of football, man. So, but is what it is, and we just move on. And I think Khalil Herbert is going to be just fine. I mean, he's a stud. Hopefully he can have a breakout year this year, and then we'll be able to see Justin, Fields throw him the ball and swing passes or throw down deep to DJ Moore. You guys haven't heard OTAs; they have been connecting very well. So, other than that, guys, that's the one thing I just want to all the Bear fans: keep your expectations tamed. Keep it, within reason, guys. If the Bears, let's just say they barely missed the playoffs, that's still an improvement. You got to take it for what it's worth. You got to take little improvements. And I know we want to see the Super Bowl now. However, I think we're building the team correctly, guys. We're slowly building them. We're younger. Remember, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, Bears were old as shit, boys. It was rough. And now we're getting younger. I know we were getting all those superstars. We're trying to build a team through free agency by getting these stars versus drafting and building within and getting younger. And we gotten younger, guys. So that's the biggest thing. As we get younger, more athletic, speed. I'm excited. So like I just said, I just want to see a steady improvement, and that's about it. That's all I'm going to ask for. That way I don't feel disappointed, and that way I can see somewhat of an improvement in development. So other than that, if you guys enjoy that shit, go ahead and subscribe. Cheers. Go Bears.